Welcome back to the show. We'll take a look at some more highlights now, this time in boys lacrosse. We've got a great matchup to start things off with South Carleton meeting up with Osgoode. Now, as we saw in last week's edition of High School Sports Zone, Osgoode got their season off to a great start. They beat St. Mark 10-6 in their first game of the regular season, but things would get even tougher this week as they go up against a strong South Carleton team. They look sharp so far in the beginning of the regular season, and they were last year's AAA champs.
Last year's AA lacrosse champs Osgood took on the AAA champs South Carleton on Tuesday at Minto Field. Number 77, Chichuk, started the game off, giving South Carleton a 1-0 lead. Osgood's number 98, McCrae, tied the game up at 1 with a good shot. South Carleton's number 30, Johnson, spun around and swung into the net to make their lead 2-1. Chichuk got his second goal with a nice quick snap. South Carleton's number 8 came from behind the net and into the zone, which ended up with a great goal, 4-1 South Carleton. Number 32, Driscoll, scored to make their lead 5-1. Johnson scored a goal which got assisted by their goaltender, 6-1 for South Carleton. Number 31, Woods, made a hard shot to make the score 7-1. Osgood stopped South Carleton's scoring streak when number 70, Haldren, scored from the zone. A powerful shot by number 66, Foster, made South Carleton lead 8-2. Johnson got his third goal of the game with a nice shot into the net. Chichuk scored his third goal of the game, coming from midfield and deking out the defense, 10-2 South Carleton. Number 8, Sloan, deked out a few players to make it 11-2. Number 24, Johnson, scored a great goal from a fantastic passing play, 12-2 South Carleton. Chichuk's fourth goal involved a quick pass and a quick shot, 13-2 South Carleton. Number 98, Miller, got the last goal of the game with nice stick moves in front of the net, 14-2 South Carleton. Mother Teresa hoped to improve to a 3-0 lacrosse season as they took on St. Francis Xavier on Tuesday. Mother Teresa's number 9, Davis, started the game off with a quick goal early in the game, 1-0 Mother Teresa. Number 22 of Mother Teresa, Mark, ran and made a hard swing to gain a 3-point lead over St. FX. St. FX got their first goal of the game, all thanks to number 20, Belair, who swung and got a nice goal. Number 44 of Mother Teresa, Keith, quickly got back a goal to once again have a 3-goal lead. Keith deked out a few players and earned himself another goal, 5-1 Mother Teresa. Mother Teresa's Gibbons added another point to their lead, now 6-2 for Mother Teresa. St. FX started a comeback with Belair hitting the post and deflecting into the net, 6-3 Mother Teresa. Number 22 of St. FX, Castleman, scored to only make them trail by 2 points. Tate scored to make their lead 7-4. St. FX's Keith scored his third goal of the game, making it 7-5 Mother Teresa. In the last minute of the game, Castleman scored to make it 7-6 for Mother Teresa. Mother Teresa came out with the victory. For High School Sports Zone, I'm Justin Genscher.
Franco-Cité hoped to bounce back after a tough opening season defeat when they met Nepean in boys lacrosse. The Franco Falcons were the first to open up the scoring in this one with a goal in close by number 10, Martin Legault, to make it 1-0. Just a couple minutes later, number 2, Vincent Lafontaine of Franco-Cité was able to snipe a shot, making it 2-0. The Falcons able to get another one by Lafontaine again, this time with a shot off the ground, making it 3-0 for Franco. Scoring chance by number 14, Harrison Jones of Nepean with a spin move resulted in a save by goaltender Jeremy Baumeister. Number 7, Eric Murphy tried to add on to the lead, but netminder Alexis De La Costa was there for the save, keeping the score at 3-0. Number 19 for Nepean, Sam Firth, had a nice deke move before he scored to get the Knights on the board, 3-1 for Franco-Cité. Nepean's number 13, Dylan Clark, was wide open for his shot and goal to make it 3-2 for Franco. Just minutes later, number 9, Cedar Jones for Nepean tied it up to make it a 3-3 game. Scoring chance by Nepean was shut down with a low save by Baumeister, keeping the game tied. To break the tie was number 19, Sam Firth, who picked the open spot to give Nepean the lead, 4-3. Then in the last minute of play, captain of the Falcons, number 16, Martin Gagne, tied it up to make it 4-4. Both teams settled for the tie, and this one final score 4-4. Another boys lacrosse action, St. Mark was still looking for their first win of the season when they faced off against John McCrae. There was no lack of offense in this one, with John McCrae opening the scoring by number 16, Merivale, making it a 1-0 game for the Bulldogs. John McCrae's number 2, Sharon, added to the lead with a shot that just trickled into the net, making it 2-0 for the Bulldogs. St. Mark responded with a goal off the rush by number 7, Patterson, making it 2-1 for John McCrae. In close this time, Patterson found the back of the net, tying it up at 2 goals apiece. John McCrae's number 14, Frigeau, off the deke, put a top shelf to make it 3-2 for John McCrae. John McCrae's number 14, Frigeau, answered with a hat trick of his own as he juked his defender and got a goal to make it 5-4 for John McCrae. Number 10, Patterson A from St. Mark, received the pass right beside the net as he buried it to tie the game at 5 goals apiece. St. Mark, again with number 7, Patterson, undressed his defender before sniping it to make it 6-5 for St. Mark. Number 2, Sharon, was able to pick the top right corner, giving St. Mark the 2-goal lead, 7-5. Number 7, Patterson, scored short side, building the lead at 8-5 for St. Mark. John McCrae still in it with the pass from Sharon to number 14, Frigeau, in tight for the goal, made it 8-6 for St. Mark Lions. St. Mark's number 8, Stefan, while shooting in the air, got the goal to make it 9-6 to close this one out. The St. Mark Lions find their first win of the season with a final score of 9-6. For High School Sports Zone, I'm Keenan Kreller.
To round out this week's edition of High School Sports Zone, we'll take a look at senior girls Tier 2 soccer. Now, this division has 29 teams, making it one of the largest divisions of any sport in the city. They're spread out over 4 different divisions, so it's important to get off to a good start on the regular season. The first game we have for you has Merivale meeting up with SRB.
It was opening day of the Tier 2 girls soccer season when Merivale met Sir Robert Borden. Merivale's number 12, Lisa Katsuwilkis, had her first chance of the game but shoots it high and wide. Sir Robert Borden's number 17, Sasha Dwyer, fired one from outside the box that was stopped. Borden's number 17, Dwyer, with the individual effort going through the defenders but was stopped by the keeper. Merivale Marauders' number 4, Kiana Gibson, put one on the net that was stopped. Near the end of the half, Marauders go up 1-0 with a goal from Kenzie Morin. In the second half, Merivale's number 12, Lisa, outruns the defender and chips it over the keeper. Merivale goes up 2-0. SRB looks to get on the board. Dwyer puts one on net off a free kick, but it is kept out. Bengals keep the pressure on with another chance, but couldn't find the mesh. Robert Borden's Jordan Howes tried to shorten the lead with a shot that is kept out. Marauders with a couple of shots looking to add to their lead, but is kept out with good defending by Sir Robert Borden. Merivale will go on to win 2-0. For High School Sports Zone, I'm Glenn Johnson.
Elwood opened their senior girls Tier 2 soccer season on Tuesday when they met their East Central Division rivals, Hillcrest. Elmwood's number 10, Claudia, kicks it towards the net and misses. Hillcrest number 21, Tauina, scores a goal, making it 1-0 for Hillcrest. Number 11 on Elmwood, Ellie, goes for a kick and gets it in, tying up the score 1 each. Number 5 on the Hawks, Nada, scores a goal from afar, making it 2-1 for Hillcrest. Claudia, number 10 on Elmwood, kicks the ball to the net, but the Hawks goalie stops it. Hillcrest number 21, Tauina, went for a kick and just misses the net. Basma, number 9 on Hillcrest, scores a goal with the help from an assist from number 5, Nada. The score is 3-1 for Hillcrest. Basma, number 9, gets a second goal for her, making the score 4-1 for the Hawks. Number 11 on Elmwood, Ellie, kicks it high and gets her second goal. Elmwood trails 2-4. Mia, number 5 on Elmwood, makes the final goal of the game. Hillcrest wins the game 4-3. For High School Sports Zone, I'm Saphira Green.
That's all the time we have for this week's edition of High School Sports Zone, but if you'd like to watch past episodes of the program, just log on to YouTube and search High School Sports Zone. You'll find all this year's episodes up for your viewing enjoyment. On next week's edition of the program, we'll continue with the spring sports, and we're hoping to have some rugby for you. We'll also be taking a look at the championships in junior volleyball. I'd like to thank Taylor Donato for joining us this week, and for you for watching. That's all the time we've got. Hope to see you next week.